Robert G.Hoyland is a scholar and historian specializing in the medieval history of the Middle East. He is a former student of historian Patricia Crone and was a Leverhulme Fellow at Pembroke College, Oxford. He is currently Professor of Late Antique and Early Islamic Middle Eastern History at New York University's Institute for the Study of the Ancient World, having previously been Professor of Islamic History at the Oriental Institute of the University of Oxford and a Professor of History at the University of St. Andrews and UCLA. His research interests include relations between Muslims, Jews and Christians in the pre-modern Middle East, the links between identity, religion and ethnicity in the pre-Islamic and early Islamic period, the transmission of knowledge from the ancient world to the Islamic world and the reforging of that knowledge by Muslim scholars, the change in material culture from the ancient world to the Islamic world and the emergence of an Islamic style of art and architecture, and the use of Arabic inscriptions for understanding Islamic history and culture. Hoyland's best-known academic work, Seeing Islam as Others Saw It, is a contribution to early Islamic historiography, being a survey of non-Muslim eyewitness accounts of that period. Publications: book Seeing Islam as Others Saw It, a survey and analysis of the Christian, Jewish and Zoroastrian writings on Islam, Arabia and the Arabs from the Bronze Age to the coming of Islam, Muslims and Others in Early Islamic Society, ed. with Dr. Philip Kennedy, Islamic Reflections and Arabic Musings, with Brian Gilmore, Swords and Sword Makers in Medieval Islam, with Simon Swain al. Seeing the Face, Seeing the Soul, The Art of Physiognomy in the Classical and Islamic Worlds, In God's Path, The Arab Conquests and the Creation of an Islamic Empire. Selected chapters and articles. The content and context of early Arabic inscriptions. Jerusalem Studies in Arabic and Islam 21. The earliest Christian writings on Muhammad. An appraisal in H. Motzki ed. The Biography of Muhammad. Epigraphy, 10,000-word entry in Encyclopedia of the Quran. Language and Identity. The Twin Histories of Arabic and Aramaic. Scripta Israelica Classica 23. History, Fiction and Authorship in the First Centuries of Islam. Writing and Representation in Medieval Islam. Julia Bray, Rutledge, 16-46. New Documentary Texts and the Early Islamic State. Bulletin of the School of Oriental and African Studies, 69-395-416.